For decades, society, the ego trap, the matrix has conditioned the divine feminine to serve, to nurture, and most critically, to suppress its own knowing for the sake of external harmony. You've spent years mastering empathy, patience, and compassion. But what if those virtues became your greatest energetic liability? What if the system profits every time you silence your inner voice to prevent a confrontation? For the woman who has accumulated a life of experience, your intuition is no longer a soft suggestion, it is a fierce, non-negotiable spiritual law. Your innate wisdom, your wise woman power is the most powerful energetic firewall you possess. When you suppress it, you pay a massive tax on your health, your peace, and your freedom. This video is the unsuppressing ritual. We will show you the 7 subtle signs you are still carrying the weight of others' expectations, and how to reclaim the potent, unshakable power that is your wise woman birthright. Stay with me. It's time to stop pleasing and start leading. Part 1, the energetic suppression, silence is liability. The betrayal of self. Your divine feminine power is built on the pillars of intuition, emotional clarity, and discernment. These are skills refined over a lifetime of complex navigation. When you choose to ignore that knowing, when you see the red flag but choose the peaceful facade, you commit a subtle betrayal against your own soul. This suppression creates an immediate energetic vulnerability. It sends a signal to every low-frequency person and draining relationship, the Loosh takers in your life, that your energy is accessible, negotiable, and prioritized after the needs of others. The system is designed to keep you confused about your worth. The core principle of reclaiming the wise woman is simple: your intuition is not a suggestion, it is divine data. The goal now is not empathy, the goal is sovereignty. We must identify the signs that your inner knowing is being suffocated. Part 2, the 7 signs you are suppressing your power. The warnings from within. If you recognize these 7 signs, the divine feminine in you is screaming for release. It is time to turn up the volume on your internal firewall. 1. The chronic "I knew it" syndrome. This is the most common suppression sign. You ignore a small, clear whisper of caution about a person, a deal, or an agreement. Later, when the inevitable chaos or betrayal happens, your immediate internal response is a hollow, sinking feeling: I knew it. You sacrificed your intuitive data for short-term comfort. This sacrifice is an energetic debt that you must stop incurring. 2. You feel physically exhausted after emotional labor. If you consistently leave interactions with certain people feeling physically heavy, drained, or needing to lay down, this is not normal tiredness, it is energetic depletion. Your wise woman power requires you to maintain clear boundaries. When you suppress your voice and absorb the emotional chaos of others, for example, listening to repetitive complaints without setting a time limit, your life force is paying the tax. 3. Your boundaries are explained, not stated. When you try to set a boundary, you find yourself giving lengthy, apologetic, and detailed explanations about why you need the boundary. The divine feminine does not negotiate or apologize for its needs. When you suppress your authority, you try to earn permission through explanation. A true wise woman boundary is a simple statement of fact, requiring zero defense. 4. You feel responsible for the moods of others. You are constantly scanning the room, walking on eggshells, and modifying your speech or joy level to manage the anticipated reaction of others, often a partner, child, or family member. This is a deep suppression of the feminine quality of unconditional presence. You are taking on the exhausting, impossible task of managing another person's ego. Your wise woman knows that their mood is their responsibility, not your assignment. 5. Your joy is met with immediate, subtle negativity. When you share genuine happiness, success, or freedom, the low-frequency people in your life meet it with a deflection, a subtle criticism, or a competitive comparison. This is the suppression manifesting externally. Your divine feminine expansion is a threat to those who operate in scarcity. By immediately shrinking your joy in response, you suppress your power and feed their need for control. 6. You default to overgiving, the martyr trap. You instinctively rush to offer help, resources, or advice, even when it hasn't been requested or earned. This is a suppression mechanism where you use giving to validate your worth, fearing that without your service, you will be irrelevant or unloved. The wise woman knows that her worth is inherent, and her energy is only given when it is specifically requested and reciprocated. 7. You avoid solitude, but crave peace. You fill your schedule with appointments, obligations, and noise, avoiding the deep, necessary silence. You crave peace, but fear the profound, honest wisdom that surfaces when you are truly alone. This avoidance is the biggest sign you are suppressing your power, because the wise woman's most potent channel of data is accessed only in solitude. Part 3: Activating the Wise Woman Firewall. The non-negotiable reclamation. Reclaiming your wise woman power means installing an unshakable energetic firewall. This requires radical acceptance of your own authority. 1. The sovereignty of silence. When your intuition speaks, trust the first whisper. When you feel physical unease or anxiety around someone, treat it as a code red. Your first, most sacred boundary is the silence that protects your inner data. Refuse to debate your knowing. 2. Boundaries as unapologetic statements. Stop explaining your needs. Statements require no defense. Use simple, clear language that cannot be negotiated. I am not available for that discussion. That conversation needs to end now. My time is non-negotiable. The pushback you receive is simply the low-frequency system testing your new firewall. Do not reduce your light for their comfort. 3. Reclaiming your responsibility. Your only spiritual assignment is to manage your own energy, your own peace, and your own highest alignment. You are not responsible for the emotional state of any adult around you, regardless of relation. When you focus on your own sovereignty, you free others to finally take responsibility for their own. Embracing your wise woman power is the most direct path to energetic freedom. It is the final stage of liberation from the matrix of expectation and control. Conclusion: lead with your light. You have accumulated wisdom not to serve more, but to discern more. Your life experience has gifted you the most powerful firewall available: unshakable intuition. It's time to stop dimming your light, stop paying the energetic tax, and start operating from a place of fierce, unapologetic wisdom. Action item: choose one boundary to stop explaining this week, and simply state it as an unchangeable fact. How does that silence feel? Embrace your wise woman power, and lead with the light of your non-negotiable truth.